Alright, hey guys, I'm back. This is my signature look that I've been rocking out for the past almost 2 weeks. I'm enjoying it. I love my black lips. I think they are fantastic, and getting them to be a good, nice, solid black. I've been having to do quite a few steps, and then this look here can take a good amount of time to make it look perfect, depending on if I'm starting with a fresh canvas as far as like fresh face, no makeup on. Takes me a little while. And then I have this cute little skull hairband that I really like. It's super adorable. And I'm wearing pigtails. I think it's cute. And then this outfit yet again, and I did a little bit of contouring on my body. I'm not sure how I'm liking it. I don't know if you can super tell. You might be able to tell a little bit, but we are upstairs in my house at the moment, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour without showing you too much. This is in the hallway. That's the upstairs bathroom. We're coming out into the kitchen area / dining room, and I'm going to show you my cute, adorable little cactuses, which I've been keeping alive. Some of the first plants I've ever kept alive for this long. I'm going to go ahead and show you. If you look at them, they are so freaking adorable. This one got kind of sick, so if you can't tell, the leaves are actually a really light yellow. Oh look, spider. That's gross. It's a little green, yellow green right now, but it's putting on new growth, which means that it's getting healthy again. But if you can tell, if you come super close down here, that the leaves are starting to get a dark green again. And then this is my other one, which has not gotten sick. The fact that I haven't been watering it enough. And if you can tell in here, these are the nice little new leaves that grow on, and they start out really teeny tiny like those right there. And they start out kind of a brown color, so it looks like they're dead, but that's just how they start out. And see, this one's getting big, and if you go back on this one, this is starting to get there. And they just come out from everywhere. They come out from joints with the same leaf. Right there, that little joint right there, it's coming out from the same leaf, branching out that way. You can see these ones right here are doing the same thing. They're just so cute. And this one, they're just so adorable. I got them from my grandma's plants, which are well over 100 years old. So my plants are old, but they're just carrying on the legacy of my grandma's and grandpa's Christmas cactuses. I've been growing them for almost a full year, and when you start them out, you put them in a jar and you let them grow roots in a jar with water, and then once they grow big enough roots, the roots are at least that long, then you can transplant them into a pot, and you make sure that you get at least 3 or 4 leaves like these together before your little start, and then you wait until the roots are at least that long, and then you can transplant them into a pot and make sure that at least one of the leaves is underneath of the soil, and then you just let it grow out, and you make sure that you water it when they're young at least once a week. They are cactuses, so you don't need to water them as often as you would need to water like a house plant, where you'd want to water it every 2 days. These are cactuses, so like every week you put some water in them, make sure that they're nice and hydrated, but if you don't, they will get kind of this yellowy green color like this one is, and not this healthy dark green color that this one is. So you just got to be careful and make sure that you're taking care of them the right way so that they stay healthy. And this is one of those solar flowers, is if you put it in where it's getting the sunlight, it starts to move. See, that's a little solar panel right there, and then it's getting a little bit of sunlight, so it's dancing a little bit. And that is out in my backyard. That is our fantastic maple tree. That is our little play set. This is our puppy dog's dog house, and there are her food and water bowls. And if you look out there, our lawnmower's out there, and our grass looks pretty okay, except for that spot right up there is normally that yucky yellow color. And if you look out there, that is our orchard and where our dog kennel is. Those are apple trees, and there's a pumpkin plant out there. And out there we have a garden. I'm not going to show you that because it kind of looks not so good right now. And that's where we had to repair our fence a little bit because it broke. So yeah. And then my sister is hiding because she doesn't want to be on the camera. I'm going to show you our little pets that we have. They are hermit crabs. You can't really see them moving around, but if you look back in the little coconut shell, that's where they want to play in, is in the coconut shell. And then you can't really see any of them, so it looks like we might want to give them some water because that looks pretty dry. They might need some more food and some more salt water. Should probably get them some more of that. But yeah, those are our little pets, and we should probably get some condensation in there. And then right here is our little warmer. It just sticks onto the side of the tank and just keeps it warm in there for them so that it can stay humid so they don't get sick. And I'm gonna bring you over here to see our fishies. We don't have very many of them in there right now. This guy right here that you can see, oh, he was right there. You can see him kind of in the reflection of the tank right there. That is our Siamese. And then those are our two last tetras. Danios, but they're a tetra breed. And then right there you can see our bottom feeder spike a little bit. And I think that is all of the fish that we have in the tank, because we got the ick in it and they got sick, so a lot of our fish died. And all of our ghost shrimp died too. And our bamboo shrimp. And then and we had some goldfish, but they are now all completely dead. If you can't see that little tank over there, used to be completely full of goldfish, but as you can tell, if you can't tell now, they are all dead. Completely dead. No more goldfishies, which really sucks. They're pretty cool, but we're gonna use this tank to see if we can't get it set up so we can have some more hermit crabs or something like that. Be pretty awesome. So that's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you our avocado plants, which my mom has been growing, and they look fantastic. See, that's the biggest one, and then there's the next biggest one, and there's the one that's barely started blossoming out. And if you can't tell, in this one, it's split open, so hopefully it'll start sprouting up. And we got some more plants right there. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go back downstairs, and I am going to give you an update on how clean my room is. Going past the fence, it might be a little loud. Basement's actually pretty clean, if you can't tell. Cleaner than it normally is. Come back into my room, and bam! Room looks a lot better. So I have some stuff that I need to clean up. It looks more organized. I just need to wash a bunch of clothes. Those are clothes that I don't use very often. So yeah. And that's my wonderful bookshelf that I've shown you guys before. And then this is in here. See, those are all of my little figurines. There's a normal Harley Quinn, Professor Snape, Gurr, Jack and his two little buddies, and then Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad. And that is my first ever Pinewood Derby car. My hats, my shirts, which actually I have quite a few now since I've washed them. All my shoes. I have way too many of them. You can hear my music again because I'm always listening to music. Well, looks like that is all for today. Again, my fantastic new look. I'm going to get up close to my eyes, take my glasses off. If you look, they are nice and dark. I might touch them up a little bit more. I think they look awesome. And my lips. Nice and black, which is wonderful. Well, that is it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.